So I'd recently done my Pure Seal Module 2, which is buildings, render and structure. I'd got my chemicals and all I needed now was a building to clean. And then this one turned up. This was a gym that belonged to a customer of mine, and there was a lot of damage on it, water damage from a gutter system that wasn't working. The grey box gutter held a PVC gutter, and this had basically fallen apart and leaked into the grey gutter and caused a lot of algae growth down the walls. I knew this was a monocouche render, which I'd found out from the customer, and through the Pure Seal course I knew this was safe to pressure wash and use hypo on. It wasn't K-rend, which you did learn about in the course itself. So I started by washing the wall down using a 40-degree nozzle on my lance and my power pole. This is to get the main amount of dirt off before you treat with a chemical. Next I treated it with hypo, which had about a 30-minute dwell time. I was using Pure Seal's Nuclear. I then rinsed down the tarmac, making sure any runoff from the hypo didn't cause any damage to the tarmac. I then went over it after the dwell time of 30 minutes and washed it off. I started on the ground floor because the customer was removing the gutter which he's going to replace, so he was doing that while I started on the ground floor. I then gave it a second application of hypo, and both applications were at a rate of 3:1. I then went on to the upstairs. I started by giving the roof that I was stood on a quick swill off before I started, as there was quite a bit of algae on this, making it slippy. So for safety, I cleaned a little bit of the roof, not properly, just to get the worst of the algae off so it wasn't slippy. Just like to say thank you to everybody that's bought me a coffee already. Thank you for helping support the channel, and don't forget, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can buy me a coffee through the Buy Me a Coffee app in the description below. There were a couple of places where the render had actually cracked, so we just had to be really gentle on these areas and not put too much pressure, blowing the render off with the force of the pressure washer. this point here it started raining quite heavily, and it was even a bit of sleet in the rain with it. This clip here is sped up by 10,000%, and you can really see the hypo working. So this is before with the lines going across it, and this is after half an hour with it all clear. And this is where the battery died on the camera, so unfortunately I didn't get any more footage. So if you look at the before and after photos, I really wasn't happy with the results. Fortunately, when you've done the Pure Seal course, you get put on their applicators Facebook page, which is full of experts that are willing to give you help and advice. If you'd like to find out what I could have done differently to get better results and why I had these problems, go onto the link below and sign up for a Pure Seal Module 1 or Module 2 course. So I will be returning to this job just to do some repairs and some touch-ups, but that will be coming in the future. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.